2K TV, I'll be hanging out with Andre Robertson, showing you how to do Russell Westbrook's signature pull-up J, and also showing off your top plays of the week. So click on this button below to start the show. On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, I'll be hanging out with Andre Robertson, showing you how to do Russell Westbrook's.
The Raptors, played my first game, I played my second game, and this is my third game. So, yeah, I hope you guys like this game, because last game we lost at home.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that.
What's 25? I'm 21, so can't say how much is that bad. First thing, before I do anything, I'm gonna upgrade my shooting. Get some PC. Doesn't really matter. Anything else to upgrade? Nah, that's
disrespect, but that's how I am.
See me knocking in the practice gym. This year I like the practice gym because you can like practice, work on your the new attributes you buy and everything. And it just works out. That's why I like the practice. Other people don't like it, so. La 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 la, happy song.
This is 2K
So we're about to
Sports
start this
broadcasting
game.
from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. And this game marks the start of a road trip. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jelenovic is checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Patrick Patterson.
The Nets brought in a lot of talent before last season, and even though they had the big-name stars starting, they were actually a very deep team.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and Williams, the guards. Amir Johnson is out there with Johnson. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Johnson, the pass to Williams.
Staring at my team.
Johnson kicks to Jelenovic.
They put him in the game.
Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Lowry. And DeRozan. Here we go. That gives them the lead. Guys, as you said, the Nets stars got a lot of the attention, but they would go to the bench often. And Steve,
well, they were second in bench minutes played last year and also top 5 in points off the bench. So, this was a deep roster, and it really came through for them.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Nets. Jack comes in for Bogdanovich. Raptors also changing it up. Buckets comes in for Williams. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry.
Joe Johnson is also sometimes called ISO Joe because of his ability to produce buckets going one-on-one. There's nobody better in that situation in terms of creating a shot with ease and never shying away from the big moment.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hansbrough's checked in.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, tested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
Lopez dishes to Johnson. It's off his foot, and the ref's saying he kicked it.
And you talk about Johnson's ability to get his shot off. 6'7", huge frame for a 2-guard, and with his ball handling ability, he can really create space for himself.
Ross, he's checked in for Toronto. And Jack kicks to Johnson. And it's Buckets with the foul.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And Johnson's so smooth, Clark, but you know, Joe, his size and strength, sometimes it seems like he...
What did I do? don't sub me back in.
1:44 left in the first half of basketball. They've got Johnson. Bogdanovich out there with Darren Williams. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Jordan in at the center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Bogdanovich passes to Williams. 1:19 left in the first half. And Bogdanovich kicks to Williams. Pocket 4. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Raptors trail by 3. The wide open look here for DeRozan. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 7 points for DeMar DeRozan. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, they heaved up a lot of ill-advised three-pointers in that loss, guys. They were way too trigger-happy from downtown.
Yeah, and that's not the area on the court where you want to be forcing shots from. Heck, you were a great three-point shooter, and you know that, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes, but you can't just rely on that when things aren't going your way.
The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hansbrough.
Cut.
Here's buckets.
Why can't I do
No good
that?
off the front iron.
They would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Bogdanovich passes to Jordan. The rebound by Johnson. Toronto trailing.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait until about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Williams attacking. And Teletovic kicks to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Got it off in time. No good. Close.
Hey, Kevin,
Hit me with the leg, cheese. Come on.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beck has subbed in for Bogdanovich. And then for Toronto. Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vasquez in for Williams. So for Toronto right now, Terrence Ross is out there with James Johnson. Then it's Vasquez. Then there's Patrick Patterson. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Buckets is checked in for Kyle Lowry. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
during that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through buckets. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. To the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Now we get a chance to check out Joe Johnson. His last month of basketball has been really solid, averaging 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he really brings that offensive firepower to this team. Finding ways to score is his specialty.
Yeah, that's his identity, Steve, among other contributions, obviously. But the ability to make plays that put up points, that's a major weapon in his arsenal.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Young. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Well, the Toronto Raptors guys looking at a rebrand for a team starting next season to celebrate their 20th anniversary in the league. Boy, time flies. New colors, Steve, and a new logo.
Yeah, they'd even considered a name change, but decided to stick with the Raptors. But a chance perhaps to go with that bird of prey connotation rather than a dinosaur.
Pass to Buckets. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Ross passes to Buckets. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Johnson, that's for 2. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez.
Let me get the pass leading to assist.
Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Brooklyn leading by 6. Outside check. He feeds it to Johnson. And yes, sir, that one drops. Johnson's got 11.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Let me get to my spot.
104 left in the third quarter.
Oh,
To Patterson.
no, you didn't. You just passed up the ball.
Pass to Buckets.
Oh, now you passed.
Tries a three.
Right.
Rebound, Brooklyn. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
That pushes it to double digits. And that's 10 points for Karen Williams.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
He definitely needs some attribute up.
Vasquez passes to Buckets.
Yeah,
Pass to Vasquez. The dish to Ross.
Right back, right back, right back, right back.
A
Why would you
floater.
shoot
That's
that?
good. Ross has got 5
Whatever.
now.
I don't know if you call me a 40.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Johnson. The half-court bomb falls off target. And a
next Monday night.
What already happened? Alright, put me down.
make substitutions.
Are you kidding me? They didn't put me into like the quarter.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from
Game's
beyond the
over in a
arc
couple
since the
seconds.
final quarter's gotten underway. Jerry Williams out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Brooke Lopez.
Really?
Then it's Plumlee.
Really?
And it's Jordan in at the first one. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Oh, coach. That's just awesome.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Perfect time to be perfect at the line. Now only a 3 can tie it.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Buckets. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
I've been here. We lost every single game since I've been there. What cutscenes are gonna be? Just let me see the cutscene because I'm mad right now. Will we ever get a win? One day. One day. One day. Here we go with this.
Looks like someone stole your puppy.
Yeah, man, shoot, we had that in our back pocket and let it get away.
You want to hear a secret?
Yeah, sure.
The key to lasting in this league is never getting too high when you win and never getting too low when you lose.
So losses mean nothing? That makes no sense. That does make sense.
You can't feel the highest highs till you felt the lowest lows.
You do that, you're gonna burn out before your first contract expires.
Hey, I'd rather burn out than fade away, old school.
And I meant that too. Mad. I got issues. I need to die. Oh. I think I'm gonna retire after this game, man. This is so hard.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like
I lost.
Yo,
And
my men and my women, don't forget about the ding.
I went
Listen out the most the king. Yo, it's about a thing. Feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere.
no wait. There's a thing. I know I was better than my minutes. I'm getting 11 minutes per game.